Hello, everybody.
There's your intro.
There's the intro. We're a little bit late. Trying to figure out our game plan, our agenda, our run-up show.
Run a show.
Right?
You got it.
Show.
You start.
I did have to
with the
refill
good
the
news
wine.
on Trikafta.
I'm going to wait for a couple minutes, see if anybody wants to join us.
Okay.
I put it on here a little while ago, said we're going on at 9. Even put it on my,
Jake.
hi Jake.
Hey, what's up?
Even put it on my,
Jake and I are going to Rochester tomorrow for some unknown reason.
you're going to have to start saying it right if he's going to go to college there.
Rochester?
Rochester.
Rochester.
Kind of sound like Rochester.
Oh my gosh. Mom, I'm gonna have another one
I'm still not sure why he wants to go there.
It's supposed to be like a feels like temperature of 9, so
Oh yeah, no, I saw. Yeah.
pack of toque. There's a lot of noise happening around here, people, so I need to quiet it down.
All right.
You missed what I said.
What?
I said you better pack a toque.
Oh, he's gonna have a toque for sure.
Can you make me a cat?
Happy Thursday, Punkage. Hi, Lori. Hey, Molly. Molly from Vermont. You know what it's like to be up in the cold weather. Karen, mine is red. I did get all your cans. Julie's on.
People are like dropping cans off in front of our house, like left and right.
I know, it's awesome. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. Hi, Shane. There's a lot of noise happening.
Sabrina.
So,
Trying to do this in the middle of dinner.
well, I mean,
Late
it's
dinner.
9.
I got home like 45 minutes ago. They're
Um,
late.
You're late. Sabrina. That was Sabrina burping. You just wondered. Oh my God. Anyway, so we, oh yeah, Boston is freezing. Lori said John's up in Boston freezing his butt off. He would be. It's cold. So, we want to start with some exciting news. Hey Scott, you're gonna know what this exciting news is. So if you follow our CF world at all, you know that the last few weeks have been pretty exciting. And so we're gonna just talk about that real quick, because you know we often compare this whole cancer journey to the CF journey, and if the last few weeks shows anything, it's stay positive and work hard,
A lot
and
of things can happen.
and good things can happen. So that's what we're going with this. I am about to kill these kids for being so damn loud.
Leave it alone.
so-
Just focus on the people.
I can't be. I
I
can't.
wish you do.
Dad, watch.
So anyway, as I was saying, we're gonna, with the boys with their cystic fibrosis, you know, we've been, you know, you focus on the positives and you just stay as healthy as you can so you can benefit when the good things come along. And some really good information came, really good news came with the CF world a couple weeks ago when this new drug was approved way earlier than we thought it would be, called Trikafta. And it's going to be pretty amazing. The boys will get started on it pretty soon. They've been approved. Insurance has been approved and the prescriptions have been sent in. So they'll be starting on that soon.
Well, the momentum party, right?
Oh, yeah. So if any of you are here or you just want to fly in, we're having this big party for Shamrockin' that is a momentum party. We call it a momentum meeting, and it's really awesome. I think they're kind of like mini Shamrockin' pep rallies. And this year, because of the timing, we have one on December 8th. So anybody who wants to come, we would love to have you. It's going to be at Ruth's Chris. But I need to know because we got to order the proper amount of food and booze. Really. So shoot me a message if you'd like to come, and we'd love to have you. But Jake will be taking his very first dose of this new drug, Trikafta. And man, my sister's right here. It's her birthday. Happy birthday, JoJo. Woo woo. She
39?
she's 39.
29.
29, sorry.
Jeez.
Anyway, this new drug, we've been tracking it really closely with all the people that are on Facebook taking it, and it's unbelievable. The results are unbelievable. Not a cure, of course, it's not a cure, but it is a pretty big game changer, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty exciting.
You should have known not to do it in the kitchen tonight, because there's 5 people.
I mean,
in
we
here
tried to
and a
finish
dog,
up dinner
and
before
you're
it
just gonna-
started, and then they come down and eat after we start the
I
video.
was
gotta
already
focus.
down here. I was
That's
just
not
sleeping.
annoying.
I got
at all.
hungry.
Okay,
Why don't you do it in like a quiet place?
so
And the dog is
Maybe
breathing.
not.
very
the dog is breathing very heavily. Anyway, just another day in the Baker house. Holy shit balls.
Come here, come here.
So anyway, Trikafta, if you'd like to join us, if you'd like to join us
Don't be a dick.
on December 8th, then
She swears.
I'm not entertained right now. Stop. And anyway, Jake's gonna be taking his first dose if he lives that long, because I'm about to kill him. So he might not be alive to take it.
See, I'm actually invincible, so.
So anyway, that's really exciting. The thing with Trikafta is, they've taken Orkambi and then Symdeko, and the big thing with Orkambi and Symdeko is it slows down the progression of the disease, but the results that the people are seeing on Trikafta are like ridiculous. They're gaining weight. They're getting lung function improvement. It's crazy. Of course, it's not for everybody in the CF world. So we have to keep fighting for those people that still aren't able to use this drug. It's very exciting for a lot of people, though. So that's a really exciting news. For those of you, I think a lot of you on here are have been following this cancer journey. We about 13 months ago, John was diagnosed with glioblastoma after having headaches for a couple of days, and really went fast. Wednesday the headache started, and by Monday had an MRI, and we discovered the tumor. And then by the following Monday, which was October 8th, had brain surgery, had the tumor removed very successfully, full resection, and recovered from that, and has since February. When did you start the clinical trial?
February, I think.
February, started this clinical trial at Duke. Immunotherapy, all cutting edge, very new, very fun. I mean, very exciting.
Not
So-
fun.
It's not fun.
Not fun.
That's the wrong word.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Mm-hmm.
It's painful. But
Well, we've been doing MRIs every other month to check to see if anything's happening in there, and then blood work is every like 2 weeks.
and if you've been watching, there's been ups and downs, little platelet issues and stuff, but pretty relatively smooth.
yeah, blood work came back today was solid, pretty much consistent with everything else. We had some liver enzyme issues a few months ago. That's gotten worked out, and the whole thing with platelet counts, we've been working with that and trying to figure that one out, and that's stayed kind of level.
I'm not kidding.
The MRI came back today, and they did find a abnormality. It was just a small difference in what they'd seen in previous MRIs. So they came in and kind of went over their concerns and also their not so concerns. They're not really sure what it is. It could be one of 3 things. It could be the immunotherapy is working really well, and there could be some tissue there that's kind of the cancer and the immunotherapy, or the immune system battling out those cancer cells and then kind of killing them
Oh,
off.
that's a good way. I didn't get that when you.
Yeah, that's what that.
So he went up to Duke today with his dad, and got the MRI yesterday. Went up to Duke last night with his dad, and I'm like here and we're trying to text via the appointment with doctor in, his doctor not in, going back and forth. And so he's like, "What questions do you have?" I'm texting questions. Okay, send me a picture. What does it look like? Okay, is this the spot they're talking about? Okay, so we're going back and forth.
She's not scattered at all. She's very straightforward with everything. Squirrel.
That's that ADHD.
So,
I need to be medicated.
so that's the first thing. Second thing could be apparently radiation. The radiation that I did over a year ago. Well, no, a year ago. I ended about now.
Was it about
December,
now?
January.
Yeah, I thought it was like right before Christmas. It was. It
It
was like
was.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it was not
Yeah.
Thanksgiving. It was
Yeah,
Christmas.
yeah. It was Christmas Eve. You rang the bell. Yeah.
So apparently, up to even past a year, they can still have
Like residual radiation.
yeah,
effects.
radiation kind of shows up as this little white place, and that could be it too. And that's exactly where they're hitting it with radiation. So that could be the second thing. And then the third thing, of course, is that the tumor's coming back. So that's the third one, which we hope it's not necessarily that, but it could be. So the doctor came in and she talked about the fact that, hey, look, if it is, then this is the procedure. This is what we're going to look at. They've got this polio thing that they're doing. They've got this other process. I can't remember what the name of it was, but it's basically the same thing. They put something actually into that tumor, and then the immune system knows to go get it. Like if it's polio, they vaccinate you with polio.
Is it a different like virus? Like
Yeah,
right now you're doing
it's Pseudomonas.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me
No,
right now?
it's Pseudomonas, the second one. Which Pseudomonas is the
One of the bad guy bugs for CF.
Yeah, the boys
What?
can get So in the second study,
Oh my God! I'm about to lose my mind, and I'm not kidding.
they use that Pseudomonas as the thing they inject in there, and then the body knows to go after that because they recognize as that. And they've had a lot of success with those. I wasn't able to get on that originally because you're not allowed to do any of that until regrowth. Really, most of the time there's nothing that you do before you regrow, and so
Yeah, the choices are
if
limited.
it's come back now, it's expected. We don't certainly want it to come back now. We don't ever want it to come back, but it's kind of par for the course. And after 13, 14 months, that's definitely getting way outside the scale of when most people see regrowth. So that's two of the things that they could do.
Sean,
They could
tell him, Pam. I mean, for God's sake.
they could go and biopsy it to see if it's one of those things, and so there's plenty of different scenarios that could occur. But they're going to have us redo the MRI next month instead of waiting till January. They want to make sure that they're on top of it and they can see if there's been any changes. So I got my injections again. I'm still on the trial. Everything's normal, and I'll go back on chemo in a week, and then go back to
You're on a non-chemo moment?
on a moment. Yeah. So
No, you should be having a drink with me. It's good wine.
I read something today that one glass of wine with every meal, or maybe it's just dinner.
Every meal?
It did say something about every meal.
Wine with
It's
breakfast.
like helpful against cancer, apparently. So I might.
What?
Yeah. That's what
Against
it said.
cancer.
And then
You never get
what else?
cancer,
Yeah. So then
Never get
they're looking at doing some other testing on some other stuff to see what other options. So more will be known next month. But as of right now, we're just kind of taking it as we were last month. Same thing, repeat.
Wash,
Rinse, repeat.
So my first question was, why in the hell do they want to wait for 1 month if this is fast-growing cancer? Why would we wait that long?
They said it's too small. It's like right now, even if they said, oh yeah, that's definitely
If
regrowth.
it is a tumor, yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't do anything about it. So they literally would have to wait till it gets like twice the size of what it is
Crazy
now to
to me.
even think about anything that they do. But there's there's windows that they operate in. So that's the reason for the waiting.
I mean,
And I don't mind. Those MRIs are not they're not fun.
I know, but waiting a month, I don't know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
And they also said insurance probably wouldn't pay for it.
Also not good. Insurance is stupid though. Who are they to say how long we should wait for a freaking
I
MRI?
know insurance approved Trikafta in
True.
like 5 days. So
True.
that's pretty good.
Let's not talk about insurance.
And they paid for everything that we've done, so I got no complaints.
See, Karen even said, can we negotiate 2 weeks? That's what I'm saying. 2 weeks.
No.
No.
No, I can put it in and do it whenever.
So you have to get your blood work done at the same time, or just the MRI?
Oh, yeah, they'll do everything. Because it's a regular monthly visit. It's not any different. And they're just doing the MRI also.
I gotcha.
So the monthly visit is in mid-December sometime. So we'll just do the MRI and have the MRI read. Just the stakes are a little higher than normal.
It does feel a little more stressful. I'm not gonna lie.
You think?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
You?
Yes. Stop. Patting me.
Bailey.
What else you got there?
So we said next steps. We told the kids they're clearly very bothered. Freaking assholes.
They shouldn't be. It's not.
I
it's
know
not
they
anything to
shouldn't
bothered
be.
about.
They can be
It's
quiet for 5 minutes, though. For God's sake,
You can't expect them to be
I
quiet.
can't.
No, you can't.
they're not toddlers.
Yeah, but
And in
they're-
fact, the youngest one wasn't making any noise at all.
well, again, you're super sensitive when I'm doing this thing. You are, for sure. Did you guys hear the people in the background? Probably.
They
a little.
did. They probably couldn't even hear us.
Well,
So I'm reading the comments.
good signs
Sorry.
you have written down.
Oh
there.
yeah, so you're good signs. So it's funny because when I was when I was texting back and forth about this during the appointment, and I'm at work, I'm up at Riverside, and then John called me, but I missed the call. We had just been texting, but I missed the call because we had a fire drill. We had a fire drill at school. It's the first time all year, and I'm outside freezing my ass off. And luckily it didn't last very long, but I came in and I noticed that there was a missed call. So I was like, oh, I was at a fire drill. And he was like, I'll take that as a good sign. Just a fire drill. This is just a fire drill.
Just to make sure you're prepared.
Just to make sure you're prepared.
You guys have been sitting back a little bit. Honestly,
You've been a little too easy and happy about this.
I had zero concerns this time, like none. I went to had the disc. I was like, here you go. They came in. I was like,
You
rinse
had
and repeat.
zero concerns?
I literally had zero concerns. Well, never zero, I guess. I had very little concern this time. Just goes to show you never know. So yeah, maybe it's fire drill, just kind of slapping you back into reality. I don't like reality. I'd rather live in that reality for a little while.
I know.
But
You know, I said this too. I said that it's funny because I swear to God, we should have tracked it. I should be journaling, but I don't like to journal. So you can't journal. You can do this though. I said it seems like every time on our medical journeys that we've had, I swear to God, doesn't it feel like every single time there's some big high, some big excitement, there's something else that smacks you right back down. Like you can't celebrate too much.
well, JoJo's birthday is today too.
I know.
Yeah.
So we had
Needless to say, I did not get my birthday wish, but
No.
I'm gonna wait a month for it. It'll be
Wait a
fine.
month for it. Yeah, I was saying the roller coaster. I woke up this morning. I'm like sending JoJo 15 birthday
at least
Bitmojis.
I'm like, who the fuck is texting me at this hour?
Because it was early. And then I go in, I'm like, okay, now it's almost 8, appointment's at 8. Why isn't he calling me? Why isn't he calling me? Why is he calling me? And then we start texting. Then we get the news. And then, meantime, at Riverside, and I saw Colonel Corbin's on here, we have this canned food drive going on. And the parents are super competitive. Karen just dropped off, 200 canned food products.
Did you see the bags at the front door?
I did.
It's
Those
like
are
Christmas.
from Espinal's mom. And because it's highly competitive. And so I'm telling you people, it's been so fun at work today. I mean, thank God I'm good at compartmentalizing. But at work,
Are
because
you? Can you?
I
Functioned all day?
like Colonel Corbin didn't even know any of this. I bet right now he didn't even know.
I'm sure.
I am very good at compartmentalizing. So we're counting cans, and it's been so fun. And literally, we went over 5,000 cans today, and so it's so 5,000 cans. Oh my God! The best.
Oh, that's incredible.
Kelly, now you know why I didn't call you back. It's the best. So fun just watching everybody be so excited about doing something good. in the world. And but of course, then this is in the back of my head. And then tonight, we were supposed to go out to celebrate JoJo's birthday, but we were at a memorial service for a good friend of ours, and now here we are. So roller coaster.
Yes, it is. Such is life.
WTF.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but not only was the fire drill you're taking as a good sign. Talk about the song you heard.
So Pam, what is the song? Who is it? It's
Zach Brown.
No,
not Zac
that's
Brown.
not Zach Brown.
I
That's
think it's
you're
Chesney.
crying, JoJo.
Yeah. Ignore this.
It's
Chesney?
it's Kenny Chesney and
Oh yeah, Kenny Chesney and I'm googling.
oh my
it
god,
right now.
it was our theme song. And we heard it right
The
when he was.
first song on the beach.
We went to
Stacy's.
it's not Stacy's mom, you fool.
I heard that today though. Maybe that. David Lee Murphy and Kenny Chesney.
Yes, David Lee Murphy and Kenny Chesney. When we went to Charleston after John was diagnosed, and right up until the day he drove to, we went for the weekend to have like family time before his surgery, and we went to the beach. That was a very emotional weekend because we literally were going straight from Charleston to Emory to have brain surgery, and we got down to the beach, and this song, people down the beach a little bit, had their stereo out there, and as soon as we sat down, the song that came on was that song. It was the whole vibe, is everything's gonna be alright. We were like, oh, okay, everything's gonna be alright. So then it became
That's her theme song. So
it became my
every
alarm.
time she had an alarm, I had to take pills, like when I was half out of it.
Because he had so many pills and stuff at the beginning.
She'd play it and that thing would go off and be like, oh my god. So that song was
Yeah.
buried into my memory. And then we were at the, I don't know, I was texting with you or something where Dad was driving and that song came on. So there you go.
Which is not a regular mainstream in circulation
it's
song
not.
right now.
Mhm.
So you can totally take that as a good sign.
Yeah.
And by the way, remember that man when
Potentially phase 2 of this experience.
if
If.
so
Probably not, maybe not.
I think
Who
they
knows?
just filmed a bad angle.
No, they looked at it from 6 different angles. It's something's there. It's just, hopefully, it's just, one of those other 2 areas. So it's like Gavin said, Dad, you got 2 out of 3 options where it's just good news.
That's good, positive outlook.
You know?
Oh,
Yeah, the
I know.
radiation did its job, or the immunotherapy is doing its job.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that's true.
The other thing that is also good news, that if it turns out that it's not either of the 2 good options and it's the other option, that she said where it's located is like ideal for the polio vaccination.
Either one of them, it's easy as long as it's the right size. It's, but because and we'll learn more about that before we go there. So if it does go that direction, we have lots of questions to ask. Jess is in there right now. Necrosis, yes, necrosis. Some of these other therapies might cause swelling, and where it is, it's less disruptive to what's going on around there.
It's a quieter.
Yeah, it's a quieter.
Quieter part of your brain.
So that's it.
I didn't even make a brain joke. That was impressive.
You
I thought
have
it. I didn't
great
say it out
tact.
loud. I mean,
she's known for that.
I am known for my excellent tact.
Or not.
So anyway, that's the
That's the update.
little bit of a kick in the gut.
Gut check.
Gut check.
That's right. Pick yourself up.
You wouldn't want to be too comfortable in life.
That's why.
You get on top of the CF thing, and like literally within 2 weeks, you get on top of the CF thing.
Yep. I mean, whatever.
All right, let's go.
Sean Grower said there are no quiet parts in Pam's brain.
No, there are not. That is a wise statement, my friend.
That's also very true.
Yes, it is.
So I think that's it, right, babe? I know you're tired.
I am tired. I drove.
You haven't had to make
almost
that
all
drive
the
in a
way.
while.
No, I've been flying all the time. Dad was kind of exhausted, so, and I needed, driving was therapeutic.
It is therapeutic.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I drive for an hour and 10 minutes to work every day. And
Every day.
Yeah. That's your choice.
I know.
Yeah. You love it.
I choose that.
You
I do.
love it.
I do. So I guess we'll just keep everybody posted.
Yep.
If you're around, back to the CF front, we have our big Christmas show coming up. If you guys were here last year, you came to it. It was our first year having it. We're huge Zac Brown fans. Huge. It's our like music. We live by it. But we got connected with John Driscoll Hopkins from the Zac Brown band. He's one of the original members. He's still in it. He's awesome. He lives about 20 minutes away from here and does some really amazing Christmas music. He just put out his third album. Jojo and I are actually Saturday, while John's in Rochester touring colleges, we're gonna go to there. He's having a CD release party, listening party for his latest Christmas CD at Dixie Tavern Marietta on Saturday at 7. But on December, what's the date? 14th. 14th. He is doing something with the Joe Gransden band, a big band, like huge. His new Christmas music. We do a brunch at the Old Town Country Club, and then a dinner. Angel's Envy Bourbon is our sponsor. Grey Goose. What else?
Grey Goose.
Yeah, Grey Goose is part of the Angel's Envy family. So we have Grey Goose, Angel's Envy, something else that's good. We'll have something bubbly. What's up, Bobby? Anyway, his celebrity chef Rusty Hamlin is going to be cooking food for us. I'm telling you guys, last year this was the first time we did this. The dance floor was packed, and it was Christmas music. We're like looking around like, what? I mean, everybody is going crazy to Christmas music. It was so much fun. So that is coming up. So if you're interested, let me know. I put it on my main page. Has information on that. Allison, see what I'm wearing? Jojo has hers on too. Allison just got on.
Yeah. I do.
I don't have mine.
You don't have yours. And it's an awesome party, and of course, all the proceeds go to Cystic Fibrosis Foundation. So. And
then the 8th for Momentum.
And December 8th, if you want to come to the Momentum meeting and watch Jake take his first dose of Trikafta, we'd love to have you all there. I think that's it.
That's it.
I don't know when we'll update again. I mean, for sure in a month, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I mean, we keep trying. Life is freaking busy. Maybe that's the sign to slow down again.
Maybe.
Except now it's the holidays.
Let's let these people go to sleep, and I'm going to bed.
Mostly you want to go to sleep.
Bye.
Thank you all so much for the prayers, for the thoughts, for the energy. Appreciate you following the journey. And
peace out.
Keep it coming.
Keep it coming. It's going to be good. Everything's going to be all right. Kenny Chesney said so.
That's
Check all that out.
All right. Bye, y'all.